Good morning. In today's class, we will learn about traveling salesman problem. So, this is a traveling salesman problem which I have showed using a diagram here. The problem is there is a salesperson who has to visit all the cities. Cities are represented as dots, and the person has to travel all the cities exactly once and return back to the city where he started. That is, given a set of cities and distance between every pair of cities, the problem is to find the shortest possible route that visits every city exactly once and returns to the starting point. The problem can be modeled by directed weighted graph where the vertices of the graph represent various cities and weights associated with edges represents the distance between two cities or the cost involved while traveling from one city to another city. The cost involved from city I to city j is represented using a two-dimensional array Cij, which gives the cost from city I to j. You can see here in this graph A, B, C, D represents the cities here, and there is a directed path between the two cities, and distance between two cities is represented using a cost adjacency matrix here. Here the problem is say optimization problem. To find the least cost tour starting from A, traveling through the other three cities exactly once and returning to A. And this can be solved using dynamic programming. Dynamic programming is nothing but you have to solve the problem using series of decisions. The decision is there a traveling salesperson tour with cost less than k? This is the dynamic programming approach here. Now consider, for example, there is a graph which I have given where A, B, C, D represent the cities, and it's represented using a graph here, and the distance is represented by weights on the edges, and the person is starting from vertex A. Source is vertex A, and the person has to travel all the cities exactly once and return back to the original city, that is source vertex A, and we have to find the shortest path and the path with minimum cost. And we will start from vertex A. If we start from vertex A, the person can go either to vertex B or vertex C or vertex D. Here vertices represent the cities. Now you can see in this graph here, from vertex A, source A, the person can reach B, the person can reach C, and person can reach D. So I have represented using a tree here. Then from B, the person can go either to C or to D. So I have written the person can go to city C or to D. Then from C, the person can go either to D or B. And from D, the person can go either to C or B. So you can see here, from C, the person can go to B, city B or D, and from vertex D, the person can go to B or C. After reaching vertex C, the only city left is D. A, B, C, D, and from D, the person can reach the city C. From B, the person can reach the city D. From D, the person can reach C, and from B, the person can reach C, and from C, the person can reach B. You can look at this graph here. From C, the person can reach B, which I have showed using the tree here. Then after reaching the vertex D, again, that is after covering the city A, B, C, D, he has to go back to the original city starting point, that is A. So from D, I have shown as A. Again, the person after traveling the city A, B, D, C, he has to return to the original, that is source vertex, that is A. Similarly here, A, C, B, D, and again A. It has to form a cycle. A, C, D, B and then A. So from A, D, B, C, A, again A, and at the last A, D, C, B and then again A. This is how I have represented the total tour using a tree. Then we will see the cost reaching the vertex. From A to B, from B to D, the cost of reaching the vertex is 15. You can see here the graph. From B to A, from A to D, the cost is 15. From A to C, the cost is 10. And the cost of reaching from vertex A to D is 15. The cost of reaching A to B is 25. Cost of reaching A to C is 10. And cost of reaching A to B is 25, which I have marked using I have written here by looking at the cost adjacency matrix. Then the cost of reaching the cities D to C is 5 and C to D is 5 and D to B is 45 and B to D is 45, C to B is 10 and B to C is 10. I have written all the cost of reaching the cities. Similarly, from C to B the cost is 10 and D to B the cost is 45 and B to A the cost is 25. I have written all the cost here. Now we will start from vertex A again. From A to B the cost is 25, B to A the cost is C. If you add total cost of this path, we will get 55 here. Then if we add the cost from A to B, B to D, D to C, C to A, the cost is 85. And again similarly, if we add the cost from A to C, C to B, B to D, D to A, the cost is 80. And A to C, C to D, D to B, B to A is 85. A to D, D to B, B to C, C to A is 80. And similarly, A to D, D to C, C to B and B to A is 55. Now by looking at the total cost of reaching the source vertex, that is visiting all the cities and reaching the starting point, forming a cycle, we can see that the cost is 55 here, 85, 80, 85, 80 and 55. Here the minimum cost is from the path A to B, B to C, C to D and D to A. So hence this is the minimum cost path the traveling salesman can choose. And similarly, there is one more path, that is A to D, D to C, C to B, B to A, which is the minimum cost path. So the traveling person can choose any of these two paths. If we start writing this using the algorithm, so here data is starting point, M subset of input cities and distance among the cities, and the cost is traveling sales per result, visited of n is equal to 0, cost is equal to 0. Then your procedure, visited of s you are marking it as 1. If n is equal to 2 and k not equal to s, then cost of n comma k is equal to distance of s comma k. Else for j belongs to n, do the following. If I belongs to n and visited of I equal to 0, do. That is, if j not equal to I and j not equal to s, then this is the actual traveling salesman algorithm which you are implementing using dynamic programming. That is cost of nj. If the distance from the city u to v n is taken as I to j, then minimum of traveling salesperson n minus I to j plus distance of j comma I. This is the most important part of the dynamic programming algorithm.